Few hitmen have managed to captivate us as much as John Wick, a discreet, lethal and elegant guy. His mysterious figure reflects his taste for good design. From his classic '69 Ford Mustang, to his elegant style to dress, to his stays at the eclectic Continental Hotel, to his minimalistic home, Baba Yaga has sophistication. Today we will visit the Wick House, a volumetric metaphor of the owner's personality. Although the house looks and feels simple at first glance, it really is not. The design of the house has an aggressive geometric composition with its multiple sharp angles that could remember to knives, but the homogeneity of white creates a perceptual balance in a way that we do no longer perceive those edges as sharp due to the tranquility and peace that the white of the complex transmits. We are going to do a home tour of almost all its spaces to gain a deeper insight to it. We enter to the house through a glass door, under a discreet overhang. Immediately located to the right there is the entrance hall with an impressive double-height ceiling entrance lobby. Located to the left is the internal garden around which the spatial program of the U-shaped house is developed. Located at the opposite end of the hall behind the garden there is the garage with which the building, originally built in 1971, was supplemented in the year 2009. Surrounding the garden a corridor is connecting to all rooms of the first level. The kitchen is spacious and clear. Beige hues and details out of wood and aluminum are dominated by the white of the room. It is a very functional and clean place, so much that it looks like a laboratory. Right next to it the main dining room, which only has a brief and dim appearance in the second film, but at least we can perceive that it is a well-lit and minimalist space. The highlight is a dark wood round dining room with simple chairs. The large circular lamp with a grid design that could be in metal or mirrors is looking like a disco ball. In the widest corridor is the staircase that grants access to the second level where there are 3 new bedrooms, according to the original design. Furthermore, it also grants access to an underground room which is possibly the space where Wick hides his former tools for work. The staircase with a semicircular landing is made out of metal with dark wood steps and a nautical style aluminum railing. I love it because it is diaphanous like a skeleton. The living room is the most outstanding space in the house due to its spaciousness. The double height of the sloping ceiling and that large number of windows make it a terrific place. A room dividing shelf with a simple geometry but that gives an interesting accent, almost looking like an architectural element. This intended to subtract a little spectacular nature of the house and make it appear modest. Perhaps the most dramatic side is this wall with this mezzanine-like balcony with a small living room on the second floor on which the triangular openings that are in line with the ceiling stand out. We will talk later about this side with a view towards the lake. One of the most curious details of the house is the book on the coffee table about Álvaro Siza, a Portuguese architect who won the Pritzker Prize. Some of us even thought that he would have been the designer of the house, but perhaps these references are not a tribute to the style of the Portuguese architect in whose puristic works the color white and simplicity predominate. Leaving the hall behind the stairs is the antechamber that gives access to the main bedroom. By the way, we were tricked into believing that the master bedroom was on the second level. The decoration of the bedroom is very simple. I call it the IKEA style. Simple and clean, neutral tones and discreet furniture. The height of the sloping ceiling and the windows stand out, especially that of the balcony and the door that connects the room to the terrace beyond the bed. The main bathroom is spatially generous and very sober like the rest of the house. The sinks are in a monochromatic mosaic wall and the shower is a simple rectangular space covered in white marble with gray veins where the only thing that stands out are Wick's tattoos. At the end, we come back to the special space of the living room that we postponed. In the intention to not let look the house too bombastic, in the first film they omitted this side of the room, but in the second installment they gave it its deserved prominence, and it was without a doubt one of the most notable set designs. This glass box with that dark romantic night view out to the lake is mesmerizing. The decor is chic, discreet lamps frame the scene and the metal and leather furniture provide a marked masculinity. It is a house that supports the narrative of the story as if it were an additional actor. In general, The architecture, the furniture, the cars and the clothes help to contextualize and improve the understanding of John Wick, his personality, his tastes and his emotions. As we sadly know Baba Yaga lost his sweet home, we are going to design a new dream house for our favorite thug that we will present next week. If you would like me to analyze the fictitious Continental Hotel in New York, please leave me a message in the comments. Subscribe and share. Thanks for visiting.